Hello and welcome to another It's Easy guide. This one is going to take you through creating a simple farm from one of these beauties. Yep, a skelly spawn. This tutorial is intended to cater for the very early game, i.e. all you really need is a couple of buckets of water and a pickaxe. Oh, and enough iron and wood for a couple of hoppers and a couple of chests. That's, I think, about 10 iron and about 32 planks. As always, I am going to try and explain the why, not just the how. Let's get into it. Firstly, let's talk about spawners. A spawner will activate when a player comes within a radius of 16 blocks from the center of it. A spawner will spawn a mob in a 9x3x9 area. We now have a 9x9 above the spawner, and we have 3 blocks high above the spawners. Hello, Editing Will here, and I've just got to point out that the 3 blocks that you see there need to stay on top of the spawner to stop spawns happening above the spawner. The spawner is going to try and spawn a mob 1 block above it. If we had a roof here, a too high mob could not spawn here. So we need 3 blocks above. The same applies for below. So the spawner is going to try and spawn there on top of this block or on top of this block. It can't spawn there because there's not 2 gaps. It can now try and spawn here, but we need to be a bit further down. So we're going to go 3 blocks below the spawner as well. Let's dig this bit out. There we are, 3 blocks below the spawner, 3 blocks above, 3 blocks below the area that we want to spawn, 9x9x7. Do this, you may find that there are holes now, especially with the caves and cliffs the way they are. You fill up those holes, and this is our spawning spot for all of our skellies. We want to make an infinite water source nearby your spawner so we can put some water down. You place a bucket of water in each corner of your 9x9, and magically all of that water flows straight into the center here. So any skeleton that spawns fall in this water and get pushed to this gap. Now we need to build the collection area where we're going to kill these mobs. So we're going to dig down this gap and then dig out a few, and that's it. Simple. We're going to dig down 1, 2, 3. Because the mobs are too high, so we can't take that block out. We want to take this block out. The direction you go in does not matter. I tend to go 1 more down for luck so I don't accidentally knock a block out. So I'm down here, so I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks below the water. I dig out a too high tunnel that's far enough to push the mobs with this water to the end of the water, which is 8 blocks. This block is where the skellies end up. Dig out a little area, and remember at the beginning I said that you have to be within 16 blocks of the spawner. Well, we're well within 16 blocks of the spawner. This is where the skellies are going to end up, so we want to have a hopper in this spot here pointing into another hopper because we need to keep ourselves safe. So under here we're going to have a hopper in here, and we're going to get those hoppers into a chest. So let's put a double chest down. Let's point a hopper into that chest, and let's replace this block with a hopper, and the skellies will end up on that. So when we swing our sword, the skellies get killed. Dug out our little area, but we need to make it safe. Whack a block there and they can't get out, but they can still see you. That could be a problem, so we need to stop them seeing us. For mobs to fire at you or go and search you, they need line of sight. They need to see your eyes. So let's block them from seeing our eyes, but we still need to kill them with our sword. And some slabs should help. And with some slabs in place, he can't see me. We can collect the XP and we don't get killed. Finally, the question that is all on your lips. How to get the torch out that we put in earlier so we didn't have mobs spawning on us. No, you don't blow really hard at your computer. You just have to dig up a little bit and figure out where it is and get in there and break it in. A bit like this. There's one block up, 2 block up, 3 block up, a couple more blocks up, and I know that my spawner is just in here. Now I can reach that torch, knock it out, and instantly they spawn. It's easy, simple. Yes, there are options here. We could make a passage so they go up 20 odd blocks. I think it's 22. Then you drop them down 22 blocks, and then they're a one-hit kill. But that requires soul sand, that requires a bubble vator, a lot more digging out. Point behind this one is you can do it as soon as you find that skelly spawner. Then you've got an XP source, then you've got a bone source, an arrow source, and probably some enchanted bows. If you've liked it, smash the like button. If you've enjoyed it and you want to tell me more about your experiences, or if you've seen other ideas on how to do these, leave a comment, point me in that direction, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out, and it means I might be able to buy some nice new clothes. Look at these clothes. Right, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll catch you later. Ta-ta for now.